Hello everybody, Reaper X1 here again, playing some more Terra Tech 0.7, the brand newest of the stable builds. And I'm back at my base of Reap Air, that's my airline, base of operations. And I got going through my videos on YouTube and that, and some comments and different things, and there was one suggestion about building a quadcopter. So I'm thinking like a drone kind of idea. So that'd be a pretty good addition to my airborne fleet, especially if it can attack something. So I think that's what I'm going to try and build here. And I think I'll start, I don't know if I can actually build beam and lift. No, not so much. So I'm not sure. I might have to go down on the ground, depending on how all this goes. But what I want to do first is give myself some attach points. And yeah, I don't really want, I don't want it on the bottom. But yeah, that's what I was worried about. It's going to throw me all over the place. Now I can't build beam at all. So anyway, I'm going to the ground, I guess. I got my skew there. Let's shut that off. Take that. I should be able to... No, I cannot. Okay, well this might get challenging. No enemies around. Bombs away! Whee! So yeah, that should work. Now I'm mobile. So while I get me into position here, I'm just going to go out in that little clearing there. If I can find my way through this forest. So yeah, while I'm headed over that way, I do ask that if you do like what you're about to see, that you throw some likes down, or throw a like down below, or subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You know, that way you can get the latest videos that I have to offer, and you might just be interested in them. If you found this because Terra Tech's your kind of game, I got quite the selection of stuff you could see. Not trying to pull my own horn or not, but over the year or so I've been playing, I've gotten fairly good at this game. And creativity is kind of my thing. One of the things I'm good at. Or am still getting good at. Because you never stop getting better at stuff. The more you do it, the better you're going to get. I don't care if it's any hobby, really. I find that true for everything. Practice makes the perfect. So yeah, like, I got this build going on and a ton of others, and if you really want to see the big stuff, look for my playlist, Monsters of Terra Tech. That's where all my really big stuff is. I gotta really get my next one built. I got like 3 or 4 in the works right now, and I don't know, I've been having a hard time getting them done. Just time and that. Losing focus on what it should look like. But anyway, we're here about this one. So let's build this guy a bit. So we're trying to make a quadcopter, and I think I'm going to make it, let's say 5 wide at the bottom, and let's go 3 of these for there, just so we got lots of attachment to points. Like that. Let's try, I like these wheels just because they're on an angle. And they still have a ton of attach points on them. Do something like so. There. Neat little buggy already. Speedy little bugger too. Okay. So yeah, I kind of cut myself off on what I was saying before though, and the most important part is what I cut off, which I can't just, I can't do that. And that part is where I say thank you for all the support. Like, honestly, you guys have made this whole YouTube experience that just awesome. I do truly appreciate it. And honestly, it's what's made it so much fun for me, and hopefully maybe I've helped make your watching video time and Terra Tech time, more enjoyable. It's kind of a win-win situation. So from there, actually, I think I'm going to use more of these. Just to get up a little bit. And now the suggestion was not using the helicopter blades, the rotors, and to use, oops, already on them. To use, oh, I don't have none. I used them all up on my plane. Ah, well, I can buy some. So let's get a terminal out here. And like always, put it right next to that. Then as they drop, that skew can pick them up. Works really nice. What the hell? Gimme. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hoping I only need 8 at the most. Never know though. Okay, now for the next part, I gotta get the base of mode. Now this ain't gonna be a very big guy, of course. I'm gonna try and keep him small, almost like a little scout. I should have did something different there though. So let's do this. Like that. Should have bought some more of them too. Oh, so let's buy some. $126. Get a few of them. That's a nice thing about the trading stations everywhere. It's not too far to fly off, sell some stuff, make some money. Alright, I think that's all I'm going to buy for now. Got a little bit to work with. So like so. Now the fun begins. I want to try and keep the weight down from here on out. We'll do something like so. Okay, yeah, that's not what I want to do. I don't want them side per se. I want more front and back. Go like that, like that. Take those out like that, and some flying stuff there. What the heck is that at that? Oh, underneath there, there, and there. I'm pretty sure that should, yeah, that flies pretty good. Okay, so now let's weigh this puppy up a little bit. And I'm gonna use these, because these things are friggin' awesome. I like them. As far as to where I will use them, that be the question. If you use them all too close together, they start acting weird, it seems. I kinda like that spot. Oh, that ain't gonna work for missiles anyway. Not enough room. Have to have 2 spaces behind them. Oh, now that I think of that, I think my community core tech that I put in, it might not work some of the missiles, because I had them real close, because I built it when they first come out, and it was working then, but never know. Okay, so I'm hoping that'll work, but before I go anywheres, you know what, actually I'm going to switch my cab out. So I got one of these. Now, where do I want to put it? I guess we'll put it down here. If it'll face right. Hello? Has a touch point on the back. Yeah, oh, there we are. Okay, and a radar, because radar is good. It's good to know where you're going. I'll put that there. And my laser targeting, because this thing will need it if any. Like that. Now, what do we got for weapons? We got 8 of them and none of the others. So that's not too horrible. I don't mind that. put that like so. Right there. These, they need one space behind them, or they don't fire. And really, I like these. They're fast. They got 4 shots per salvo, or salvo. I think that's how it's pronounced. When they shoot their load. Okay, and I think I'm gonna get rid of that cab. Okay, a little bit of a test here. Oh, that's not necessarily that great. So I need a little more weight at the back. Just a bit. So I'm going to do that with some bubbles. Yeah, I don't need nothing that big. Let's just stick with the Geocore or GSO. I know it won't look as nice, but should have put them right in the center there. But I like the looks of that. So I'm going to do that. And that. And let's see what that does. That's kind of a bare minimum. If you're going to have shield and a regen, you kind of need 2 batteries or you're wasting. Still flipping right forward. Okay. So now here's where the fun gets started. I need a way to weigh that down, or let's try putting a little extra lift on the front. So I guess it's not a true quadcopter. It's a septic. Whoa, now it goes the other way. Okay, so yeah, using the weight to balance, it's going to probably be the best way of doing it. So let's just take them back off. That was counterproductive. And that's kind of a good sign, because then that means I can put more batteries, which are going to keep me alive longer. Because if the more batteries you can have per bubble, it's only a good thing. Okay, let's try her again. Oh, we're getting a little heavy now. But it's the right track. Let's take that off. Oh, still wants to tippy. I should have maybe went to a salt flat. Get some flat ground to take off from might help. Oh, it's still too heavy. So let's take that off. And we'll put this in the middle, just for balance. So I don't really want to use a gyro. Oh, it's getting there. So yeah, that's kind of weird, really. Yeah, I need a little less weight. So let's try 1 battery right in the middle. Yeah, starting on uneven ground is not helping. And it's so quick too, it's gone in no time. See if we can get a decent level spot here. Back up just a touch. Minimal. Okay, that might be close to level. Come on. No, now it wants to just flip forward. You know, I kinda don't like using these because they do limit you a bit. But let's try it. See what we get for results. Huh. I got one of these fans pointing the wrong way. Didn't think I did. Yeah, need more height. Yeah, I think I need a little more lift, maybe. So let's try that. We'll put on a couple more these fans. Let's double them right up, truly. Okay, now this might get a little nutty. Just a little. You know what? Maybe what I'll do is I will charge my guy up a touch. Oh, I don't have a skew over here. Ooh. It got ugly over there, though. Okay, I'm going to try and get back home before I do too much. Like that. Yeah, there we are. That seems to be working. It's actually not that bad. I wish I had a better way of controlling the height, though. You just kind of flutter it. I wonder what kind of tricks it can do. Yeah, it doesn't really do like barrel rolls or nothing, but maybe that's something I should work on. Oh, kinda handles alright. It's not really what I expected it to do, though. All I'm doing really is getting farther away from where I want to be. Go back over that way. Oh, that was the wrong way. Give her a big kick there. Yeah, it flies up really fast. Like, I'm just kind of babying it. But it would definitely need missiles on the other side, so I might have to switch them out. Yeah, it needs more forward. So I'm thinking that gyro is probably what's messing it up, really. So yeah, I'm going to try and land this thing as nice as I can. Easy Bessie. Let's not get carried away here. These things are hard to fly. Well, I guess we're going to lose the... Okay. Lose the gyro. I know what, I'll just carry it with me for now. Now let's see if this is a good idea. Whoa, 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 it's not turning. What the hell? Why wouldn't it steer it? It won't steer back up with the thrusters when it does that. That's no good. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back to base and try some stuff. I'll drive though. This thing's actually pretty decent even for... Whoa, 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 whoa. It's got decent power. Firepower, that is. Skips along very nice. Where's my skew? Should be around here. By the other side. Oh, there it is. Okay. Made it. Didn't die. It's a good day. It's a good, good day. Let's do that. Throw a couple of them at it. Get this thing repaired. Oh, that bubble ain't as big as I thought it was. Well, that's a downside. Let's take the shield off for a second. Move the battery to yonder. Put that up there. It's still not gonna fix that one, eh? Dirty bastard. So yeah, I should have had it like right there. It would have probably been perfect. So a little bit of fixing to do. Downside is if this doesn't work, it's not worth it. So what I am going to do, I'm going to stop that, I'm going to tear that right off, do this. No, I want a battery on there first. Let's go battery, and one of them. I think that'll get everything now, and one of them. And just for the giggles, let's have one of them. And some of those. Like that. And like that. Now some of the fans again. Yeah, it's not quite the quad, but it's in quadcopter shape. I'm limited by the power of my motors. Oh, that's pretty touchy. Okay, well, one thing I did notice is it's harder than hell to keep them one way. So I'm gonna try some more of these, and hopefully that'll help me out. I was hoping to put missiles on them, so maybe what I should try is loading this up. Put them down there. They're probably gonna get beat up on the ground though. Let's take some of the weight out of the center. Like so. And I'm gonna put those other missiles on. Oh, I need one more. I'll buy another one. Just for good measure. That's one thing I've found out, is if I can think how I want my weapons and what amount or what types of weapons I'm gonna want, it's gonna be that much better. Actually, I didn't have to put that forward. I do want to keep this small as possible, but still has to be effective. If it can't blow nothing up, it's no good, and no good will come of it. So there, and oh yeah, I need one more. Oh, that was bad. Let's do that. Where am I? I'm lost. I'd be lost, I tells ya. I'll buy a few of them just because I like them. And I want a couple of these just in case. They're good to have. Really good to have. They're so much fun. They are. I would not lie to you. Never. So I'm hoping with 2 extra pods of missiles here on the back that maybe it'll balance out. I'm not sure if it's the cab or what's really doing it, or if it's just because I'm taking off from unlevel ground. All I know is, so far, I know all I can tell is it's going to be real hard to get this thing to land up top. So I just want to land, really. That's all I want. Give it a couple little touches. Oh, yeah, see it falls and oh, stop. No! Caught it though. That was luck. So don't even think about it. There. And now the trick is gonna be to keep this light enough and give it a decent base so it doesn't tip over all the time. So I'm thinking what I'm gonna go with is probably, I don't really want to use Venture though, but they would be the best ones. Really, I could probably just do something like this. But then there goes driving around on the ground, really. I don't really like that solution. Well, I guess it still does drive. On here even. Turn around in circles is a little bit different. Huh, I don't know, maybe it's worth a shot. But I am kind of thinking that I'm gonna maybe weigh this puppy down a touch. Yeah, I'm not even fixing everything though, that's a problem. So I'm gonna try and get sneaky on this. And I like, okay, that battery's gonna go there. So I'm gonna do that. That and undo. Aha! So now the battery I'll put there, and I want another one. That's a bigger bubble. I actually like to be able to get this lined up like that. That should work in theory. Oh yeah, I need the other thruster back. Oh, I'm missing a thing. Didn't come back. Oh, well, at least it was in there. Okay. Now, you know, one other thing I was going to try is putting a couple of these on the sides too. You get all four corners covered, and maybe that'll help. And unfortunately, I'm going to try two more of these as well. Okay, well, I'm just going to take a short moment here. I got to go do something real quick, so back in a second. Well, I got looking around and I noticed these guys have been moving in on me. Well, this ain't gonna happen. So I'm going to take a second here and I'm going to clear out these little guys. They might not even be that little, really. They look like a fair size, but they ain't going to stand up to this. They can't touch me, but I can touch them up real good. Keep firing. Oh, that's the end of him. And you get quite a bit of coverage for these missiles. Oh, where is he? Right there. Yeah, it's hard to tune them in to aim them, kind of, but it's possible. Just little fine touches. One more shot to make sure. Now we'll get that guy. And just think, this is only one turret firing. There's still two more turrets to come, possibly. So, this place is defended. So now I got my quadcopter up here. I did land it. It was ugly. I'll say that. It was a friggin' ugly landing. But I got it over here. I'm probably going to build this bigger. It needs to be bigger now, if I'm going to try and put two of these in there. But what I noticed is my plane. My plane, boss, my plane. It fell off or fell through or whatever the hell happened to it. Not cool. It's down here. It's hurting. I don't like it. Took me forever to land this thing up there. And I'm not sure where this really come from. Oh, it's the shadow for. Am I on my own? Oh, it's from my base. Okay, so it's looking like it's off of this. That's a pretty tough ship, or plane, if that's all that broke. Look at all the parts down here. Man, I'm going to have to clean all this up again soon. Or did I lose a wheel? Feels like yeah, lost the wheel. Okay, let's get a wheel on her. And then I'm going to try and get back in the air. See how that goes. And from there, I want to re-land this puppy up there. Because it's no good if it's down here. It's just going to get destroyed. And that would piss me off a wee bit. Not really. Just most of these vehicles are only here because so far it hasn't lagged my game out too much. And I'm trying to put together my extreme team. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. Little boost. Okay, let's see if we can use this as a good runway. Get in the air. No, 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 no. That did not work out the way I was hoping. Now I'd be screwied in the trees. Probably lost that stupid wheel again. Not a good day for testing these things. Things are being a pain in the anus. There, now we're flying, or driving again. I'm hurting now though. I don't like that. Go down, Bessie. Don't get carried away. Jesus, it just flies forward way too fast. There goes the friggin' wheel again. I know they're probably overloaded, but still. Uh-oh, my cab's going next. I think that might be my main cab too. Okay, I gotta tune this guy up and I'll be back in a bit. Well, as you can see, I got back into the air. Now I just gotta try and land this thing here again. It was not easy the first time. Oh, but I guess it is this time. Except for... okay, I can still move. Yeah, I put treads underneath it this time, hoping that maybe that'll keep me up off the ground so I ain't bashing my missiles when I am landed. But, yeah, I guess they don't really work for the crap on here. So, yeah, you gotta use the boosters to get moving, but that's fine. As long as I can move and I can take back off. There's a chance I was taken there. Well, it seems to have worked. For now, anyway. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close these doors. Oh, this is what I'm using as doors. And we'll get that all dealt with. And then this will be, I think, a good time to end the video. So if you did like what you saw, please throw the likes around, or at least on this video. Or subscribe to my channel so you can get the latest videos I have to offer that you may be interested in. Or just jump down into the comments and say, even if it's just hello, say anything. It'd be great to hear from all of you. I do truly appreciate all the support. And if there's something that you think might be a good idea for a build, let me know. That's what this episode was made for, to make this guy. And it just turned out I had other things go on too. So, as just a bit of a recap here, we got this quadcopter built. I'm going to call it a quadcopter because it's built in a 4-blade kind of design, even though it is doubled up. We got that built, tested out a bit. Took me a hell of a long time to land it, but it was ugly, and I did it. So I got him up here. I got my plane back up here. So all in all, I think that was a pretty good episode for flying. Oh, and we even blew some stuff up with the turrets. There was another comment that there was no targets close enough to, I think, for these turrets to hit. Well, honestly, anything within this draw range or draw distance is a target. It can be pretty much hit. And I even think that's maxed out. So let's check here. Yep, maxed out draw distance. So if that ain't a target range, I don't know what is. So just one last time, I'd like to thank yous again. So until next time, everybody, keep being awesome. Keep building all your great techs. I'd love to see them. If there's any people that want maybe a showcase for their tech, like the videos, I got a thread or a link down below for the thread that I started on the Terra Tech forums. That you can go there and you can kind of read the original post, because I do have, you know, limited restrictions. No what I call 2-minute techs. So if it's like 6 blocks put together, and everyone can see how easy how it's built and all that. Like, I do like the little more complicated stuff. Something that's original, cool, doesn't have to be huge, so don't let that deter you. Just cool and original. That makes it a monster in my eyes, and that's what I'm looking for in the showcase. So yeah, until then, have a good one. Bye.